Hey YouTube, this is a toy spot on Spectacular Spider-Man Dr. Octopus. Normally I would show you a package for this guy. Unfortunately, when I bought him, I think I just threw out the packaging. But if we have a look at the figure, this is probably going to be a quick review. If we have a look at the figure, he's pretty accurate to the cartoon. They did a good job on the face here. Now, this Dr. Octopus was released prior to the cartoon being released. If you saw my video review on Venom, I believe he's the same idea. He was in an early production figure. So I mean, I think they did a pretty good job nailing the character. You'll also notice on the back here he has his 4 arms. When you buy this figure, the arms are a separate accessory and you actually have to just snap them into place here. But in the way of the gimmick for this character, what it is he's got a little joint right on his leg here. You can probably see it when I move the leg aside. The idea is when you squeeze his legs, he's got an arm at the top on both sides, and the idea is this one catches a lot of times, but those hands or the claws open and close. Doesn't do it on the bottom here. Neither arm on the bottom has that part, that gimmick. However, you can open and close them, and but I mean, it's not a bad figure. My biggest gripe, and I think I complained about the Spider-Man Classics Electro in the same reason, or in the same way. When you have a character like this, a gimmick such as his arms should never come at the expense of the character of the figure itself. In the way of articulation, I mean, he has the one arm that you can move. He doesn't have any in the elbow, any articulation. His leg can move, but when it comes to this side here, you've got one straight arm. It has no joint. You can turn it, but that's about it. And then, of course, the gimmick leg, you can't really do anything other than squeeze it together to activate this feature. It would have been nice if, I mean, I could have almost done without this gimmick up at the top here, and it would have just been nice if he had articulation in the arms and the legs. I almost hope they re-release this figure and maybe give him, he's also very back heavy too. We'll pose him in dynamic pose like that. But I hope that when they re-release this figure, maybe they can change the articulation and maybe just give him like the pipe cleaner wired arms, and then of course throw a trench coat on him. Because I think aside from that, the figure is nice. It's just a shame it's got this horrible, it's a statue aside from a couple things on it. And I mean, being it's the only Dr. Octopus you can get for the line, I would say you might want to pick it up, but we can only hope that they're going to re-release this guy and maybe do a little bit better of a job. But there you have a toy spot on Spectacular Spider-Man, Dr. Octopus.